Blessed evening, collective. Oh, I'm just here. I'm just here. I don't know why I want to do this. I don't know what this is. I guess living. I guess this is kind of just me saying, I still want to be here. Even if I don't feel like it entirely. I still want to be here. I'm affirming that to myself. This is rambly and disjointed because that is what I am feeling. Rambly and disjointed. Oh, I haven't felt like I'm really even here in this body for a couple of days. I mean, I'm here. Definitely here. Had some experiences today. Had a wonderful conversation today with one of my coworkers. We got coffee. That was excellent. Just so thin. It's like my consciousness is in 50 places at once. And I guess that sort of is what's happening from my understanding. Everything is expanding. We're all being stretched and gaining awareness of our multidimensionality, existing simultaneously on numerous planes, in numerous dimensions, in all the dimensions. And I just feel kind of crazy. And it's not the first time. And I've certainly been called crazy by other people. Hell, psychiatrists, in more diplomatic terms, sure. And my housemate, who tries to understand, and I give her a lot of credit for that, and I appreciate her for that. And she goes back and forth on listening and understanding and supporting what I have to say and thinking I'm nuts, that I've just completely lost it. And it can be jarring to go back and forth from, yeah, I get it, to that's creepy, to being called creepy. And I mean, I'm not even gonna deny it. I don't care. I won't even say that I'm not crazy. Hell, I hear things, I feel things that don't belong to me. Saying that to most people in society, you're gonna get some odd looks. And I do, and I have, and I will, and that's okay. It just struck me as interesting, talking about hearing things. It's not auditory, it's internal, the same way you hear a song in your head. It's just with the inner ear somehow. And the voices that I hear, they're me. Sometimes they have a different tone. Cat's using the litter box. Something about being full of shit there. I don't know. The thing that struck me as interesting is that they're not talking to me. They're not talking to me, and they're not talking about me. It's just conversations. It's just like other people's internal dialogue, or external. Sometimes, like overhearing something in a crowded room, like watching a scene in a movie. Suddenly, there's just something there. Today, I was sitting on the couch and I felt guilty. Not for sitting on the couch, it was a distinct feeling of having run from something, from someone, having avoided a conversation. Not a conversation that I could think of. Nothing that came to mind. Nothing I'd even really been thinking. And suddenly I could see a restaurant, a dining room, fairly nice, fancy, well lit, tablecloths on the tables, water poured into fancy goblets, that whole thing, flowers in the center, and just someone having a conversation and apologizing and saying, I know I made a mistake and I ran and I was afraid and I'm ready to be vulnerable. And I just listened and watched. And it felt good. It felt like a relief. I could feel the relief of someone speaking these words, of facing something that had frightened them, of speaking their truth, of sharing their emotions. Was it a specific person? I have no idea. Was it a collective thing? Kind of feels like it. See, it's all just feeling. I don't know. But do they diagnose schizophrenia when the voices aren't talking to you or about you, when they have nothing to do with you? They're not telling you anything. They're not even really aware of your being. It's just like radio transmissions coming through, like picking up snippets of things on a CB. And it happens all day. Not always. Emotionally, yes. Just out of nowhere. Just hit with something. Something that just doesn't feel like it's mine. And I don't know how else to describe it. And I'm realizing more and more how often it happens that I'm feeling something. And I'm feeling it. It's coming through me. And it really just doesn't feel like it belongs to me. It's an odd sensation. And I don't know, I just had a desire to express this. To F the ineffable. Speaking of, I've discovered very recently that this is a powerful symbol. I mean, like a mudra. Not directed at anyone, but at negative energy. Because I've just been tired of feeling it. I just want to feel me. I just want to feel my emotions and live my life and feel good, at least for a while. It's been so intense for the past week and a half. And I know that it has to do with ascension, with all of the energy that's coming in right now. There is a massive, massive dose of feminine energy, pure solar source energy coming into the planet, and it's causing a lot of disruption. It's causing a lot of things to be exposed at every level. And it's painful. And I've been navigating it the best I can. And I'm sure if by some chance, and there is no such thing as coincidence, you are a person watching this, then you resonate. You're feeling this. And if the only purpose for this is for you to know you're not alone, and for me to say that, then I'm happy with that. That feels good, actually. And I want to say, you're not crazy. Well, not any crazier than me, at least. But something's changing, something big. I can feel it, I've felt it. I know I'm not the only one who has, but I can feel it. It's like reality is just falling apart. The whole illusion, the matrix, whatever, it's just ripping to shreds. And it's trying not to. Something about just riding out the storm. It's been feeling more and more like there's something that doesn't want me to be here. And hell, that only makes me more determined. I'm not going anywhere. I've had plenty of opportunities. If I was supposed to be non-physical, if that was what I intended, it would have happened 6 years ago. And it didn't. I'm still here, so fuck, I guess I'm here. I'm in it. In it to win it, whatever the hell that means. I think all I'm supposed to do is be here. I'm just leaving it at that. For now, I got nothing else. I'm just being here and believing, knowing that that is my purpose. Is this, whatever this is, existing. I mean, we are human beings. After all, that's really all we're meant to do, is just be. So this is me being with no agenda, no other purpose. I'm just sitting in a room talking to myself, essentially. But it's not even just me. I can feel so much more energy. I feel the connection when I do this. I think that's why it feels so good. I can feel that even if there's only one person that ever sees this, it feels like more. It doesn't really matter, it's the energy. When I sit here and I do this and I talk outwardly, when I project this, I can feel the connection. And it's not about likes or comments. The comments are nice. This is my little community. I have so much love and appreciation for every person who has felt connected enough, moved enough to say something. That means the world to me. It really does. But even without that, it's just this. It's right now in this moment, I can feel a connection. And it's precious. It's more precious than, I don't know. It's beyond description. I know I've spent so much of my life feeling disconnected. And I know that's just perspective, but still, how is it that this feels more real, more like having a conversation, more like a genuine connection than half of the people I've talked to face in my life? It just feels more real, more vulnerable, more authentic. I can see I can see the energy internally, you know. But it's beautiful. All the different forms and colors that each one of us takes. You know, there's green and indigo over there, and there's some peachy yellow pink over here. It's at least a dozen specific, unique, individual energies. Just connecting. Then it makes me feel. It doesn't make me feel, I feel. I see it and I feel. It's beautiful. It's pure. It's authentic. It's love. It's real. It's resonance. I enjoy it. It's selfish. And I'm damn proud of it. All of this is for myself. The same self. The one that we share, essentially. Thank you. Thank you for existing too. Even when it doesn't feel like you want to. Because I know I'm not alone in that either. And so, when we're both feeling that feeling and feeling alone, we're together. And then it doesn't feel so alone. It feels like love. And that's what everything is. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm not I'm not going anywhere with it. It's just coming out. It's what is. And it feels better just to speak it. I want to pull cards, but I don't know that I could decipher them right now. I feel so. That's the best description I got. Floaty, hollow, and yet like there's something running around the edge of me. What a description. Ah, fuck it. What's even coming out? I don't know. I don't know what I'm asking, but it's me on the bottom. It's Aquarius. This is my soul card. God, no, I just feel this again. This chasm here. God, it's that collective yearning. Destiny. It's the North Node energies. It's everything coming in. It's something coming. It's something moving. Something moving towards us. Towards me. I mean, us. Everything is energy and it's all connected. I don't know what I'm pulling on right now, and maybe I should be more specific, but it's just a lot of reconciliation, a lot of understanding, things making sense. Things making sense. Lessons being learned, wounds being healed. It's literally the energy coming to balance in all of the universe. All at once. It's things coming in, things that we've attracted, things that we've asked for. I mean, this is the card of the soulmate cycle right now, too. Then the King of Wands, the Burger King. Have it your way. It's coming. It's coming our way. Things are coming to balance. All of this surface level tomfoolery. Not sure why that's the word I'm getting, but it's coming to a close. It's coming to an end. It just feels like things are about to make sense. Yeah. Seeing through the illusion. Seeing through the veil. Destiny. Destiny. Becoming real. Something solid. Something to rely on. What is that song that just came? Give me something to rely on. I don't know. That's the only line. I can just not quite hear it. Something to rely on. Yeah. Just new, fresh, stable energy coming in. Everything is being ripped away for this. A new foundation. Oh man, I'm so ready for that. I don't know what I'm pulling on. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna take what comes out. Knight of Cups. We're just gonna go by feeling. We're just gonna listen to those crazy voices. See what kind of crazy comes out. It does feel like an apology. That's 2 cards. Okay, that's pretty funny. The Emperor. Wanting to work together, wanting to make things right. There's the Chariot again. Is this really gonna be about the divine masculine? I'm so tired of it. I Oh, God bless the masculine energy. I'm so tired of it. I'm being my own divine counterpart. I surrendered up the whole thing. I don't care if I'm a twin mirror, whatever. I'm a part of this energy that's supposed to balance. I just care about balancing in myself. That's it. That is all I want. So maybe that's what this is reflecting. you know? I'm sorry to myself for focusing so much on the external rather than the internal. And now I'm really wanting to work with myself. I feel like that is what the divine feminine is saying. Just, you know what? I don't give a damn anymore. I'm fresh out of fucks. The fuck farm is closed. Supply has dwindled. We've got a shortage, and it looks like we're gonna be running on 0 fucks from now on. So, we're just focused on the masculine within, bringing that to balance. And the Burger King, who is now underneath the chariot, oh, he's gonna have to hop on board. There's a new cycle starting energetically, but we're just focused. We're focused on this. The masculine is coming to balance. I don't know why, but I parted it on the Wheel of Fortune and the 7 of Wands. It's coming up. It's just what's happening. The masculine energy is being yanked up, but we're starting it within. We gotta do it in ourselves, divine feminine. I've finally accepted that's what I am. I don't know. I don't care about the labels. I don't care about the rest. I just want to be balanced in myself. That's it. That's all I want. What else you got for me, universe? What do you want to say to me? Oh, that felt like a hug. With the Page of Cups underneath. I feel that. Damn. It's just, I love you. It feels good. It feels good. It's a hang in there. Things are happening behind the scenes. Stuff is flowing. There's people, places, and things coming in that are nourishing on the same level. Passionate, giving, affectionate. Willing to show it. That's what I'm getting from this, from the Leo energy. I am immediately drawn to the fact that my Venus star point is in Leo, which means that's how I display affection, love. My Venus is in Capricorn, which has been rough because it wants the real deal. And it knows what it wants when it sees it. That's a part of Empress energy too. It goes, yep, let's make this thing work. And in this day and age, that doesn't fly. In the day of swiping left and right and serial dating and yeah. It feels like something coming in though. Something to put an end to conflict. An end to illusion. Thank you. What else you want to say, precious spirit? I'm just going to give some love and receive some love. That's what this is. I mean, we got some cups. Got good cups here. Got a good cup here. You got a good cup in there. It's worthwhile. There's good stuff in that cup. You gotta believe it. Getting some kind of sacral chakra activation. Man, that did hit me today. I'm gonna be completely vulnerable. Please, let me be. I'm a grown ass woman, alright? Out of nowhere, sitting on the couch this evening, I got sacral chakra activation so strong that yeah, it got me there. King of Cups, Four of Wands, twice without doing anything. Energetic orgasm. Yeah, that's a wild thing. And then later it happened again. I don't know if that means someone's thinking about me, but it was just like me and me. Just my own masculine and feminine aspect appreciating one another. And that was really nice. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, masculine. Making a statement, I guess. And I mean, it's cups, cups, cups. It's the King of Cups bringing the Ace of Cups. Something's coming in. I don't know who or what the fuck this is. I mean, I guess I do. It's the Emperor. It's the masculine energy. Giving the cup is basically what I picked up earlier of this random conversation of someone, masculine energy, sharing their emotions and apologizing. Saying, I'm ready to give to this. What the fuck? I don't know if this is internal or external. I'm just going with internal because I don't care anymore. I can't. I don't have the fucks to give. It's gotta be in me. It's gotta be balanced internally first. But I'm taking this to say that yes, that is happening. It is coming to balance. What's under this? Ooh. But there is something happening on the outside. Somebody, oh. Fuck, it's like a soap opera. This is happening collectively, it's happening internally, it's so much. Three of Pentacles crossed by Five Swords. A missed connection. A missed connection. Somebody who wasn't ready. They were looking at it the wrong way. The wrong way. They were looking at it from a limited perspective. Who is this connection with, you ask? Who is it that the Emperor is coming back towards? Come on. Come on. What the fuck is this? With the sad horse underneath coming with a message. Because he just has to speak it. It literally has to speak it. Being guided by spirit. I can't care. I just cannot. I just want this balanced in me. I don't give a fuck anymore. If I'm supposed to be alone, then let me be alone. I just want a balance in myself. That's it. That is it. I think this can be read that way too. The Empress just wanting to be real with herself, but there feels like something coming. Just gotta stab right back there. Yeah, something's coming in. Intuitively knowing that something is being attracted. Oh. I don't know why that just gave me the sense of also someone who hadn't been trusting their intuition, who is now trusting it. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. I don't know. We're listening to the voices. We're listening to the feelings. It's all just emotion. It's just a sensation. It's like it all hits at once, you know? And then you just try to put it into words, try to interpret it. Nobody's taught me how to do this. It's all just going by feeling. I don't know. I just feels what I feels. And I expresses it because it feels good. What is that? Oh my god, well these are beautiful cards. Chariot, 10 Pentacles, 9 Cups. I mean, it is balancing. And it's like the universe is saying, yes, you did attract this. Yes, this is coming to balance. And it's going to change everything. I mean, everything. 10 Pentacles, 9 Cups. That's a whole new world. A dazzling place I never knew. But when we're way up here, it's crystal clear that now I'm in a whole new world with you. There you go. This is what happens when I'm in this state between states. Something is coming to balance. The universe is adamant about this, that it's like it's all rolling in. I just don't have it in me to attach. I can't attach to any of this, but the universe is speaking it, so I'm here for this. I'm here for this. Card of the soulmate cycle, card of Cancer, cardinal water, having to do with home life also. Fuck. It's all coming in. It's coming to balance. The universe is promising this. I mean, one way or another. I'm gonna let it make its statement and feel good about that. Would you like to give me one card here? I'm not pulling a spread exactly. Just kind of having a chat. Having a chat with quantum grid, with spirit, with consciousness, with 5D, whatever's going on. Ooh, yeah. Underneath the Knight of Cups, with death at the bottom, transforming this. Something coming in that totally transforms this energy. And again, it's just like that conversation I heard of someone who was like driven to do this, driven to share because they felt guilty for withholding truth, for withholding emotion. And apparently it's the masculine, internally and externally. I'm going with internally first. That this is what's happening within, and this is confirming that transformation. Yeah. Yeah, it's turning around this anxiety. It's the energy coming to balance. I mean, oh, sorry, do you want to see the cards I'm looking at? I just look at them for me. Death backed by the Chariot, which is now got anxiety underneath, the discombobulated critter. new perspective on this whole thing that alleviates it, and also just the universe is things are balancing. Things are balancing. Time to give and receive in equal measure. Time, Burger King. Time to come out of the cold and balance with the feminine. Time to work with ourselves. Time to be my own divine counterpart. That's what I'm focusing on. I just don't have it in me to attach to any other outcome. I'm focused on this being an internal process. My own masculine and feminine energies come into balance. That's what I care about. That's what I want. As within, so without. I know that, but I don't even. It's not to create an outcome. It's just to be good in myself. It's just that. I just want ascension and self-mastery and inner peace. And the rest can come, and that's great, or it cannot, and that's great too. I just want to be good with me. Something is coming though. Fucking the chariot again. Ooh, the devil at the bottom. It feels like an end to that illusion. Yeah, the magician underneath. This revealed as smoke and mirrors, essentially. And it's transmuting also. Transmuting, bringing that energy to balance. Again, masculine and feminine working together. Guided by spirit. It's been a long time coming. That's what I'm getting off of this. It's time for things to change permanently. Put an end to overthinking. 10 swords, 7 pentacles. It's time for the harvest to take place. Oh. Yeah. 8 pentacles, 2 of cups, queen of cups underneath. I mean, fuck. I just want to be good in me. I just want to be good in myself. If someone or something is coming towards me, it feels like there is. Feels like that collectively. Yes, divine masculine is coming towards the feminine, but I gotta focus on that being internal first. It's gotta be within me. And that's all that matters. I just do not care about the rest. I can't. I can't. I don't have it in me. But it's coming to balance. I gotta give to myself first. Divine feminine has to give to herself first. Yeah, that's where the happiness is. But everything else is still, it's coming. It's coming. Oh man. I'm just gonna keep going with this because I feel like it. Ooh, do we want the regulars or the little witches? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's the traditional tarot today. Because there's a message coming. Fuck, from somebody who's been watching. The spying energy is picking up. Someone who's disappointed. Again, the same narrative. Just fucking. That masculine energy that's disappointed it didn't give to this. And it wants another chance. It wants to resurrect this. It wants to reconcile. It needs to reconcile energetically. It's being driven towards sake, are you fucking me? Come on. Don't play with me like this, universe. It's the chariot with the emperor and the world. For fuck's sake. It's being driven. It's the masculine energy coming in, saying, "Hang on, I'm coming. Hold on, I'm coming. I gotta do this." I mean, it's straight up compulsion, but it's also resurrection energy of like, yeah, I realized that I need to do this. Can we try this again? I'm being driven, literally, the world underneath the emperor. It's the universe saying the energy is coming to balance. Again, I'm gonna take that as confirmation that it's balancing within me, and that's it. I'm leaving it right there. Yeah, it's balancing everywhere. I don't care. I don't care. It's balancing in me. That's what matters to me. Yes, it's selfish. It has to be. Balanced ass. You're. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's the Empress. Oh, you can't make this shit up. Come on, universe. It's the Empress, the world, and the Emperor. Uniting universally. The universal energy coming to balance, everything coming full circle. Oh, with the sad horse underneath. Five of Cups. And the Devil. Again, it's all the same. It's like all the same energy. Seeing through the illusion. I mean, it's disappointment with, again, the decision we had made in the past. Four of Cups. What was that decision? To reject this offer, to reject this connection. Now we're seeing the truth of it. We're seeing through the bullshit. And what do we feel after seeing through the bullshit? Everything. Everything flowing. All of a sudden, a change in perspective, all of a sudden, release of stagnation, the floodgates opening. Okay, what's on top? Nine Cups, come on. Emotional fulfillment within. I'm just focusing on within. Oh my god. Spirit is being pretty clear and pretty adamant about this. Shit's about to get real. This is coming. This cup is not just flowing, it's erupting. It's gushing. What is this? Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Thank you. Fuck. I'm fucking right. Again, I'm gonna focus on this internally. This is happening at every level, but I can't think about it. I just can't. The Emperor within is sorry for withholding from the Empress within, and is coming with an apology, coming within the self. I'm sorry for not loving myself fully, appreciating myself fully. Now that's happening. I love myself, I appreciate myself, I'm balancing internally. Why is the Emperor here? Tell me about the Emperor. Tell me about this Emperor. I swear if I get the Knight of Cups. I don't even know. I just don't even know. Tell me about the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? Oh, cards are flipping. Why is the Emperor here? Temperance. To come to balance with the Empress. Yep. Transformation. Big time transformation. 9 of Cups underneath. Wish fulfillment. Stability in the self. Emotional fulfillment in the self. Reframing, focusing. Happens within first. That's where I'm focused. But Spirit's saying this is happening. I am taking this again as confirmation. It's happening within me. Look at that, Ace of Cups. As I'm pulling on Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Tell me about this Ace of Cups, please. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. 8 of Swords. Which kind of fell out reversed. With card of Intuition at the bottom. Turning off the brain. Works in either position. I mean, it doesn't matter what direction it comes out in, it's just context. This is coming to balance. It's starting to flow. It's something that's been withheld. Again, something that the masculine has overthought and has to admit now that there's love here. It can't be denied. Nope, it can't be denied. Look at that, the Knight of Cups with the Knight of Wands. It has to come in. It has to come out. Focusing on the self. Focusing on the self. I'm done with the external energies. I just don't fucking care. An end to the overthinking. Taking that as a message for me. I am done with the overthinking. It's time to just follow intuition and love myself unconditionally. And that's taking place. The masculine and the feminine within are coming to balance. I'm going to claim that for the whole of the Divine Feminine Collective. It's taking place. Tell me about this 8 of Swords, please. Why is this 8 of Swords here? There's a little bit about the cup turning toxic. There's definitely people coming in, but it's the King of Cups leading into the King of Cups. Yeah, it's turned toxic because it wasn't given, because we thought about love instead of feeling it. That's what happens. You can't feel love in the brain. It's not designed for that. It's designed to think, not to feel. If you think about love, if you try to feel love in your brain, it's just going to give you a billion reasons that you don't, that you shouldn't, that you can't, that it's not real, because you're not feeling it anymore. You're conceptualizing it. You're removing the feeling, the experience of the emotion from the experience of the emotion. You're turning it into a vocabulary definition. That's what the brain does. And it's time for that to stop. It's time for that to stop. Because it's time to work with this. It's time to work with this. To put the effort in towards the self, towards the love, towards the flowing of the cup. We'll put it that way. I just gotta keep pulling this back internally. Yes, it's happening externally. Whatever. This is for me. This is a reading for me. I'm taking this as I'm giving to myself. There's an end to the overthinking. things are coming into balance within me. Thank you. And yes, as within, so without, but I don't care about the outcomes. I'm gonna just keep saying that to myself. This whole thing is a giant affirmation. Yeah, I mean, the King of Cups, the masculine is upset. The masculine is upset. It can't ignore this anymore. It has to give to the feminine. It just wants to feel. There's a recognition in the collective masculine energy that it's been so shut off from emotion for such a long time, and now it just has to feel. It wants to feel. It's desperate to feel. And it can't, there's no denying these connections. Deep soul connections. Destined connections that we intuitively know about. We intuitively feel the destiny in them. It's just getting stronger and stronger. I don't care anymore. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is forcing things to come out. It just can't be withheld. It can't be. It's time to justice. Everything is coming to balance. It's time for these energies to work together. It's happening internally. Leaving it there. Tell me about this Nine Swords. What's this Nine Swords about? Tell me about this Nine Swords, please. Oh, masculine energy cannot take it. It's gotta give love. It is giving love. Why is this Nine Swords here? Why is this Nine Swords here? Tell me about this Nine Swords, please. The Tower. It's just got to have a little tenderness. That's what's coming out. It's gotta feel. It's desperate. This cup is just erupting. It's exploding. It can't get out fast enough. Can't take this journey fast enough. So tired of holding back from this connection. So tired of holding back from this connection. This burden, it's too hard to just be on the outskirts looking in. It's too painful now. We gotta move. We gotta move. We gotta move. Fuck. Okay. Something's coming. Something is changing. Something energetically is taking place. The energies are coming to balance. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that. Alright, why is this Three Swords here? What can you tell me about this Three Swords? What's going on with this Three Swords? Tell me about the Three Swords, please. The almighty Three Swords. Yeah, it's so heavy. It's just so heavy. Something's gotta give. Red with the Emperor, trying to hold on to this for so long, trying to stay in control of emotion. It's just not gonna happen. Look at that. Come on. Oh, it's heavy. It's too heavy. We can't hold it in anymore. We cannot control this emotion. It's time. Just randomly, High Priestess poking out. We can't keep this hidden. The intuition is too lit. The emotions are too strong. That cup is erupting. Literally, I mean, it's red with the 8 of Wands. It's just... Oh, 10 Wands. Tell me about the 10 Wands, please. Why is this 10 Wands here? This burden's gotta drop. It's being dissolved. It's just too heavy. It's like the heart guard is being dissolved by this energy, actually. Like, instead of having to put in the work and break down the barriers, release the barriers yourself, the energy is just going bzz. Now you feel everything. Have fun. And the Emperor is going, oh my god, where did my walls go? You mean I have all of this feeling? What do I do with it? I have to express it. Oh my god. Why is this 10 Wands here? Tell me about this 10 Wands, please. Can you tell me about the 10 Wands? It's like somebody greased the wands. And you can't hold on to them anymore. They're just falling out. Why is this 10 Wands here? Strength, red with temperance. Oh, with the moon underneath. Oh, it's so scary, but those wands just got ripped away. I mean, and there's just no choice. It's time for this masculine energy to get real. Yeah, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords again. It's time to grow up. It's time to grow a pair. Fuck. What's on top? The soul. It's all just awake all at once. All of a sudden, everything is lit up. Just full soul awareness that somebody's got to go towards this. That the masculine has to come to balance. It's just being driven. It's a compulsion. Borderline obsession. Maybe not even borderline. It's... yeah. It's coming to balance within. Strength red with temperance. I mean, that's not budging. That's moving forward. That's... yeah. Especially leading into this 8 of Wands. I mean, it is communication, but I'm just looking at it as certain forward motion. Again, that cup is erupting. Tell me about this 8 of Wands here. What can you tell me about this 8 of Wands, please? Tell me about the 8 of Wands, please. It's a lot of change. Flash in the dark. Just sudden. That's exactly what I just said. Sudden change. Sudden coming to balance. I mean, these both flipped over together, so I'm taking them both. And what else do we have? The Knight of Cups again. And celebration. I mean, equal give and take, flowing the energy, flowing the love. Queen of Cups, it's the most love in the tarot. It's time for this love to flow. It's time to give. It's time to give to the Empress within. And that is happening. That is taking place. Therefore, it is also taking place externally. That's how it works. But it's just, it's time for action on this. It's time for action. King of Swords, Queen of Cups. It's time for these moves to be made. Look at that freaking Knight of Wands. Can't make this shit up. There's that 8 of Wands again, on top of 9 Cups. I mean, first of all, we got a Queen of Cups sandwich. Taking action towards this, giving to this, getting in on this equal give and take, this flow, this flowing energy. Just driven, absolutely driven. This is not a start and stop, in and out, not with the 8 of Wands underneath. It's that single-minded focus on emotional fulfillment. That Knight of Cups poking out randomly, split the deck on the Sun. Everything's coming out. Happy days ahead. Again, trusting intuition. Everything is in our hands. This masculine energy is, it's gotta give. It's just being absolutely driven to give. What did I just say? I just pulled the top 2 cards. Ace of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. It's just being driven to let go. We can't hold on to this anymore. We just cannot. We just cannot. There's gotta be forward motion. This new, fresh energy is coming in. We can't hold it back. It's coming. Just fucking. Everything is coming to balance internally. I'm going to continuously reframe, refocus this on the perspective of myself. That's just it. That's what it is. I am coming to balance. The divine feminine is coming to balance. Within herself, coming to union with the emperor within. Because that's what this energy is driving. It starts there. I don't care about the rest. That's it. Oh, final message from the universe. This has been fun. This has been fun. See, I enjoy this. This is just fun for me. And my intention is that it resonates with somebody. Positively. Oh, fuck, okay. That's too many cards. Page of Cups and the Empress. Internal resources. This to me is self-love. Yeah, there's other ways to read this. I'm going with self-love. Giving to the self. Realizing that yourself is all you ever needed to give to and from. That's all we need. Be your own divine counterpart. Everything else is coming around. It is. It is. Seven of Swords, even if it doesn't look like it. Empress came back out. Even if it doesn't look like it. The Empress is on the rise. She will have her victory. She is coming to balance within herself. Whatever it looks like on the outside, doesn't matter. She's got her. See, that's the thing. The Empress energy doesn't need the Emperor. She's got the capacity to balance within all on her own. She doesn't need the Emperor for it. But the Emperor energy needs the Empress to let go. To let go of control. Yeah, even if it looks like things aren't changing on the outside, they're in motion. It's time for a massive ego death. Because things are being put into place by the universe. And the world. The lovers. For the balancing of all of this energy. For healing to take place at every level. Okay, yes, it's soulmates. Strength underneath. Trying not to read it that way. That too, but it's just about the energy. It's about the inner strength too. This tying back to temperance, coming to balance in the self. That's what this is all about. That's the way I'm choosing to focus this. It's the balance internally. Building us into a new, higher cycle, the ascended version of the self, bringing tremendous healing within and without, growing our energy. Yeah. Yeah, there's dust and soul connections in there. What's on top? Come into balance. Six of Swords. Moving into calmer waters. Whether or not it looks like it. It's time to give. It's time to give love to the self. It's time for the Empress energy to rise within and come to balance internally. It's time for the Divine Feminine to be her own best friend, her own divine counterpart, to come into union with herself. Fuck the rest. The rest will take care of itself. It's fine, it's good, whatever. I'm just gonna be good in me. That's all that matters. That's all I can focus on. Giving that big love to myself. The Empress loving herself, nourishing herself, appreciating herself unconditionally. And then if the Emperor comes along for the ride, he gets the love too. But it's gotta be about us first. Yeah. There is some stuff about the drive towards the Empress. Yeah. There's a lot of ego death happening right now. That's for sure. That's for sure. That felt good. I'm here for all of it. Let's get up in this Empress energy. We're coming to balance in the self. I'm coming to balance in myself. If you made it this damn far into the video, you can trust you are too. That is promised. Because I do not think anyone would have had the patience or attention or temperance to watch this whole thing if you don't resonate highly with this. This is specific high frequency. Anyway, now I'm tired. Now I feel sleepy and ready for bed. And this was wonderful. And I'm very happy with myself doing it. And I'm happy with you. And I'm just gonna float on this cloud and not think about a single other thing. Just being a human, spiritual being. You got beautiful energy. I hope you know that. Really, truly, it is transcendent. Good things are coming. Thank you for your witness. Thank you for your resonance. Thank you for existing and being you exactly as you are. Have a beautiful, fantastic, restful evening. And always, always, you know I love you. I really do.